Here we are on I-44, just to the southwest of Veneta, Oklahoma, on I-44, southwest of Joplin, northeast of Tulsa. Big, huge barber pole storm. Storm LP, and looks quite amazing. It's northeast Oklahoma. Yeah, I know there's massive tornadoes in Nebraska and Iowa had just massive damage, massive tornadoes. Just a super outbreak up in Nebraska, north of Kansas City. We've had been on a ton of tornadoes in eastern Kansas. I saw about a dozen tornadoes, big, huge, wedge damaging tornadoes up there. I just got a call from a chaser up there, extreme eastern Kansas right now, reporting large destructive tornado on the ground going into Missouri. We're on the storm right here. The storm right here going into Missouri crossed over. It's produced some major damage. Rain ramp tornado, very violent. He told me, yeah, very violent tornado that's going up just north of States. And looks like yep, there it is right there. He said massive tornado and it's on ground going on right now up there. And then this one's back down here, northeast of Tulsa. It's more LP. It's been struggling, but thank goodness it has not tornadoed yet. It may or may not. Yeah, I know there's this massive damage, massive problem. I've got tons of friends and chasers that live up there. I got a chaser was in Lincoln, lives in Lincoln, and I know there's major damage on the southeast side of town. The minute I know the airport got hit, took a direct hit, so it's just massive damage there. And tomorrow we're gonna have a super outbreak across Oklahoma and Texas, Kansas, central Oklahoma. This storm is rotating very strongly now. The storm is just absolutely spectacular. Look at the barber pole up here. Let me get my other camera. There's a bunch of chasers. Let me get you guys mounted here on this little mount. Try to keep that thing open so you can't, I don't like it that way. Let's do it this way. Let's do it that way. And just a second here. Do it a different way. I'm gonna stay right here while this bowl's coming at me. Just in case she decides to drop, I'm gonna stay right here with it. It looks like it's weakening, but you never know. Okay, you guys can stay right here. I'm gonna take a couple quick pictures. Inside here. The storm, the way to describe the storm right here, that's in northeast Oklahoma. It's looks like a big barber pole. It's rotating like a merry-go-round just southwest of the town of Veneta, and actually circulation is actually tightened up just a little bit. Yeah, it's tightening up just right immediately west of me here. Circulation's tightening up. The whole sky. I'm gonna take you guys back outside here. It's absolutely just stunning. It's like a big merry-go-round. It's a beautiful storm, super pre-storm. My winds are due east, almost east-northeast off this forward flank. It's just an absolutely drop-dead gorgeous storm. There's my hail core up to my north. Veneta's just over here about 4 miles. Hail core's just north of Veneta. My winds are straight out of the kind of the east-northeast, probably 05, 070 here, roughly east-northeast. And it's all flowing. I've still got a due east wind going into this bowl. This bowl is rotating. It's like a big barber pole here. It's a merry-go-round. It's absolutely just drop-dead gorgeous storm. Stripe above me. Just absolutely beautiful storm. It's still out screaming out of the east, about 20, 25 out of the east-southeast going into the storm, but into this rotating wall cloud immediately west of me here. It's about 5 miles. 5 miles west of Veneta. Rotating wall cloud continues. It looks absolutely amazing. Look at the inflow above the ground. That's about 5,000 feet. The inflow is probably at 50 plus miles an hour into the tower. As the tower's leaning over, it's sucking all this warm, moist air in. And the inflow right above me, all the air is going this direction like that. And then the top is going that direction. So you've got the whole thing is rotating. Just a big merry-go spiraling bowl right here. No tornado yet. But you have a very focused wall cloud, very good rotation now, 5 miles southwest of Veneta. Tornado warning, I believe, continues on this storm from the National Weather Service Tulsa. And look and see if it's still in effect. I believe it is. Nope. Yep, tornado warning still in effect. And there's the culprit immediately west-southwest of me. Looks like it goes for another 3 minutes. Let's see what it says radar indicated right to 601. Yeah, 601, a tornado warning. Northeast Mays County has canceled track storm. Yeah, right, that's a tornado warning remains in effect for Southern Craig County. That's where we're at. Tornado ping-pong hail radar indicate flying debris. Veneta White Oak, that's where we're at, okay? Right here's the circulation. Look at the gate to gate. It's increasing just southwest of me, not very far. It's about 2 miles. It's right here. It's right here. It's right immediately my west-southwest. So you don't want to be up northeast 5-10 miles. You ain't gonna see it. If it pops, you got to be right here by it. Almost getting a lowering now. Just a little bit of a horizontal vorticity. Yep, got a horizontal. Yep, it's a funnel, small, very needle funnel in the air now. Very high. It's about 2,000 feet up. Little needle funnel just came down right here. Needle funnel just came down right there. This bowl is very focused now. It's right where I have the gate to gate. Yeah, rising motion quite rapidly now. And right here's where I just had the funnel. It's now across the road west of Veneta. It's now north of this road. And there's a big blow. There's the big tower right above me, flanking line, and the circulation's right here. The whole thing is spinning right here. It's like a vacuum cleaner right there. Occasionally having the small needle funnels coming out of the bowl, out of the wall cloud. That's going to be 5 miles, 4.5 to 5 miles west-southwest of Veneta. Tornado warning continues. Tulsa weather, if you're watching, I would continue the tornado warning. It's a very good low-level circulation, very good structure, great inflow to the storm. Inflow is really strong. The inflow going into the front side of the bowl is getting stronger. It's spinning. It's starting to spin faster and faster now. Right here, it's spinning. The whole thing is spinning much faster now. Wow, there's the tower right there. Here's the bottom of the circulation right here. See, a little bit of condensation starting. Pressures are lowering. You got clouds forming about, a couple hundred feet below the wall cloud, and its pressures are falling underneath. The clouds just form. They're going up. You've got a wall cloud with the clouds forming now. Underneath, that pressure's falling underneath the wall cloud. Wall cloud's getting better organized. Wow, looks great. Now I'm going to move, guys. I'm going to go back to town and north. Okay, put you guys on the mount here. Here we go. Yep, circulation's right. So immediately west-northwest of me, exactly where it's supposed to be. Yep. Then we're going to go back into Bonita. Turn back around. Boom. Everybody's pulling over. It's going to go back. It's going to go back. I'm on Highway 60 west southwest of Bonita, and it's going to go back to my. It's going to parallel. May come into the city of Bonita or go just barely north of the city. Walcott is very impressive. Very strong inflow. Winds are about 35 to 40 on the southeast flank of it now. Overall, it looks like the storm is shrinking, like it's overall it's weakening. Yeah, the storm has come down in intensity, but it still's got really good rotation with it. Sometimes as they spin down, kind of like a skater, as you spin down, sometimes that's when they tornado. It's not necessarily when they're the strongest. It's actually when they're spinning down is counterproductive, but that's actually how it is. Circulations continue to tighten now on the storm. It's tightening a little bit more. Just to my northwest now on the storm relative out of Tulsa INX. I'm driving you guys eastbound here, and it's just behind me to my left. We'll see if it weakens or if it maintains or what happens with it here. Continues to rapidly move northeast. Looks like it's weakening some. The strength and the size of the storm is weakening, but the circulation has actually gotten a little bit better. But overall, the intensity is coming down. The storm is shrinking in size, which is a good thing. That continues to shrink. They dropped the tornado warning, and they've went with a severe thunderstorm warning on this storm now. Yep. We're going to go back into Bonita, and then we're going to see. This looks like the state is continuing to weaken rapidly now. The storm structure, the wave, what's happening is the wave is past us, is passing, if it's not already passed. As the upper energy passes, then the storm collapses. It doesn't have that upper air support to keep it going, right? And the wave was forecasted just to barely brush northeast Oklahoma on the Kansas-Oklahoma border, but the better energy was going to be up in east central Kansas, and that's where we had a violent tornado. That storm produced, off the top of my head, probably 15 to 20 tornadoes. I know I filmed 4 of them west of Chinook, and there were stovepipes and wedges and different ships, and it would have been tornadoing for even got to it, which produced a number of significant tornadoes, and then produced another batch of significant damaging tornadoes to the northeast of Chinook up to the Missouri line with recent reports of a large destructive tornado that's hit some towns up there near the Missouri border. The storm continues to weaken quite rapidly now. It's shrinking in size, and overall it's getting smaller and smaller. The SIN's coming in as waves passing, the cap kind of builds, and the convergence is weakening. The dry line's backing up it's back west of Tulsa, it's backing up, so the convergence is weakening on this storm. So I'm gonna call it a day. Tomorrow's gonna be we'll see how it unfolds. Tomorrow could be just a really bad, horrific day across Oklahoma, Kansas, and unfortunately south and southeast Nebraska potentially could have destructive tornadoes again tomorrow, unfortunately, is what models look like today for tomorrow. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to jump on the Turner Turnpike and go I-44 back to Tulsa. That's the storm, what's left of it, but it's weakening. I really appreciate everybody tuning in today. I think we all need to, if you got family and friends up there in Omaha, that whole area up there just had massive damage, and I don't know about fatalities or injuries up there, but I've heard some grim reports to me. People have called me and said it was really bad in certain locations. But I know we need to say a prayer for those people up there because they're going to need a lot of help the coming weeks, months, and years because just the amount of damage. So anyway, that's it. That's all I have. I'm wrapping it up for the day, and I'm going to Tulsa, and we'll start the stream tomorrow. I'm assuming shortly around 2 o'clock tomorrow is when I expect the tornado outbreak to start in southern Oklahoma. There may be a few changes. We'll look at tonight's data, and we will figure out what's going to happen tomorrow. because it'll be a different story tomorrow, unfortunately. So I'm going to end the stream here. We're in Veneta, Oklahoma. It's a nice little town. And the storm is almost gone. Look at that. There's what's left of the base. It's spinning down and it's shrinking. It's almost gone. That was beautifully spectacular. It's a good way to end the day. No damage here in Oklahoma, more of, and but just north of here, it's really bad. Yep. Knowing Nebraska, I'll show you the damage here. All the reports that came in. Look at this. Look at all the tornadoes. Frenona, Chanute. I saw all these tornadoes. We had about 5 really nice stovepipes in here. They're not even marked on here. We had really big stovepipe tornadoes in here, and then tornadoes up northeast of here. And then as they went tracking through here, just look at all the damage reports and tornadoes through here. So just lots of damage reports all through that area. So anyway, that's it. All right, guys, we're wrapping it up. That's it for today. Get ready for tomorrow. It's going to be a really big day.